Nationwide insurance, one of the worst insurance you could buy.
Yeah. Then they had a black dude in the commercial.
Well, I can't tell you. That insurance targeted my parents' home with a damn drone or a satellite picture. Made up a story. Completely made up a story. We fixed the story they made up. Came back out, said we ain't renewing your policy. Basically, that's not cancel. They didn't cancel you. They say they ain't renewing.
Okay.
How long that policy been in effect, Brandon?
I don't know how long.
Older than me. So,
right.
So over 40 years, they've been getting $1,000-something every year, over $1,000 a year. No claims besides Hurricane Hugo
and the A's.
They saw a picture with some dirt on the roof that all roofs got in South Carolina if it's over 2 years old. And they said that dirt on the roof, you got to clean that off or we dropping you.
That's crazy.
I cleaned it off. The man come out there and look. This is what they do. You got 2 weeks to apply back, brother.
Are they nice about it?
Nah, they business about it. That's what they about. They business about it. Man, come out there and look. It's in the books. They got 2 weeks or 3 weeks to respond and give you a drop. They waited to the almost all the last day of the day to say,
Yeah, that ain't it.
Your photo ain't good enough. Your photo is not good enough.
But how did you take the picture?
With a drone.
That's what I'm about to say. You have a drone, so it's not like it's not good quality.
Here it is. They said this roof right here is destroyed. It's out of touch.
That's crazy.
The roof needs replacing right now.
Immediately, right.
And if you don't get it fixed, no, first they say it was dirty. You don't get it fixed, we'll
cancel.
We gotta drop you.
Policy.
I went to Lowe's, Brandon's flavor store, got some house cleaner. This little brown, Brandon, do you see the little black stuff on roofs all the time?
Yeah, that's just part of a roof to me. To me.
I sprayed some bleach up there. All of that black stuff went away and it was shiny. I don't think I got the picture though, but it was shiny. They come back, can't do it. Brandon, look at the roof, Brandon.
Yeah, it's beautiful actually. And if the color of the roof was black, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know anything was wrong with it.
Now the solar panels are messed up. But look at the roof, Brandon.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. Any holes in the roof?
No. Cancel. And why they cancel? My opinion, a house is 4 doors down the street, burned down, and this is a black neighborhood, so they got to get rid of the loose ends.
Yeah. So they're like, oh, this area right here, it's a liability. Yeah, it's liability.
Had a flood around the corner.
Yeah.
House burned down.
It could potentially cost us some more money. So instead of just taking y'all money every month, let's just go ahead and cut ties. Let's find a way to cut ties so we can wash our hands of it. And that's not right. Like I say, that's not right.
Brandon, do you see the roof, Brandon?
Yeah.
Don't you see? 9 out of 10 houses in this neighborhood has this little brown stuff.
Yeah. But that's what's going to happen. The roof is outside. So, if a storm comes by and blowing stuff, anything can be left on the roof as residue, as dirt. That's just part of having a roof.
Yep, got policy drop right there. Anna Harris, Kamala Harris watch. Right.
But let me ask you this: did you get another insurance? Because I know sometimes if you don't have insurance in a certain amount of time, you can get penalized as having lack of insurance, or I can't remember the exact term they use, but it's a dirty game.
Here's the thing: we ask, okay, sure as people being with you for over 40 years, offer me some insurance. Then they say no. They come back with some $6,000, $7,000 a year I said, man, what the? Because your roof is bad. Your roof is bad. But she went with the same people she got a car with.
Okay.
And now she pays regular. But you see, Brandon?
Yeah.
You see how they could get you?
Yeah.
Take your money all the time.
It's scams. It's really, that's what they're doing. And it's not like did you pay a bunch of money? Like you said, your parents been paying for about 40 years.
Yeah. Same people.
Yeah. No issues ever. And they want to try to make an issue just because something happened down the street. That's just not fair. That's not.
Or the house is getting a certain age.
Yeah.
We talked about people's houses burning down 2 weeks ago, ain't it? No.
Yeah.
Was that that was last week? That was the Sunday.
Whose house burned down? What were we talking about?
Talking about people setting the house on fire during the winter.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
We know what the older house is gonna do. Somebody go. I said the wire is 80. This house is 80 years old, but the wire is 84 years old.
Right.
You plug a space heater up to it, and that's the day the rat chewed through the wires. You know what's about to happen.
But as an insurance company, like your responsibility should be to serve the people.
No matter shareholders.
Yeah, then that's what they do. And I think that's the misconception with all this stuff. Like, people have hidden interests, like you were saying with lawyers or presidential people who run for the president. They're not necessarily looking out for them. They're looking out for you. If they take care of you doing what they do in the midst of it, that's fine. But their number one job is not to take care of you. They want to get elected. It's a game. Go ahead.
It's to take care of people who paid her money to get elected.
Yeah.
And guys, y'all vote, but won't give $3 to the campaign. Y'all ain't getting nothing. Brandon, how can you respect that? The black people black people make up 30% of her votes.
Yeah.
Black people gave her nothing.
Yeah, we gave her some campaign money. Does that matter?
Brandon, I almost got $1 million. Come on, man. Come on.
You think that's all we did?
Come on.
Louis, Oprah said they had so many black women on there on that conference call.
Brandon, $1 million. It took 50,000 successful black people to raise $1 million, Brandon.
That's not about right.
$4 a piece.
Yeah, that sounds about right in this economy.
Let's put $20 a piece.
Yeah, the dubs. Everybody get a dub.
And they was bragging about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we raised $1 billion overnight. 50,000 successful black men and women donated $20 a piece.
And now you don't have a store, man. Your power been out for a little while. Your meat done got spoiled. You might have a hole in your roof. You might have front yard damage. Your porch might be damaged. Now you need some money back. You need some of that money back.
And the sad news is we living in technology from the 1800s. Power lines are going through the woods. Why not just put them in the ground?
Right. That's what I'll be thinking. I'll be like, dog, we still doing stuff like that. Is it lazy or what is it?
We don't. America got Latinos, Hispanics. Y'all living off America built in the 1930s, and you think you done everything. We living on 1930 technology.
Correct.
Brandon,
the pipes, water pipes. But go ahead.
Oh, water pipes. That's 1800s, Brandon. Baltimore City didn't respect the pipe in 40 years. And they get surprised why the pipe collapsed and somebody's house collapsed on top of it. Why this happened?
Right. But you can't ignore problems like that and just keep going.
The pipe was built in 1860. Last time they looked at it was 1970s.
Right, because you think they're doing monthly checks on some of this stuff? They check the water levels or the pipe levels, see if it's eroded. They're checking to see whether these power lines are gonna fall, depending on the weather. No, they don't. They don't care.
The Bay Bridge, Francis Key Scott Bridge in the 70s. American man came together, built that bridge in 2 years.
Which one is that? Is that one up the one that failed? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. In 2024, Americans get together, talking about gotta be 10 years.
Yeah,
This is 40 years later.
Right. Same thing. Because have you been to Colombia lately? That bridge by where your parents stay, where you turn, they still working on that. On
talking about the one that's down?
Yeah, by chicken. What's that? China Kitchen? Oh, no, it's that China Hut.
Oh, that been since early 2023 when my daddy got sick.
Yeah, they still working on that. And when do you think that's gonna be fixed? I mean, it's just then people aren't working on stuff like they used to.
No, wait, no, now that's different, Brandon.
I hear you, but go ahead. I'm push back.
2 Notch, that area is a black people area.
Yeah.
You look around, you see tire repair shops.
That's closed down.
That closed down with the hole through the back. Chinese food.
Yeah.
And you see convenience stores. You come in, the door go ring with a bell. Time you look through. Lotto tickets on your left. Hang it up. Winners here. 5,000 here.
Right.
Look to your right. Chest of ice cold beer for $1 a piece.
And what else? Because it's hats in there. It's white tees in there.
Hats, white tees. They still pushing mixtapes at the when you put your credit card in.
You might be right.
So somebody's still buying mixtapes. CDs.
Yeah, right.
And if you want a CD, you could get some homemade brownies or something right there. Now, I asked the Arabian man, who is making the brownies? That's what I want to know.
So it's not from a company. You think it's somebody in the back making
it? It's in clear wrapping paper.
Saran wrap.
Yeah. It's in saran wrap. And the place is called Gas King.
So you've been there. I be wanting to stop, but I was like, nah, I ain't about to stop.
What do you think I get my beer while I'm in Colombia for, brother? It's Gas King.
So you don't go to Food Line. You don't go to CVS. You're going to Gas King.
No, I go both. But, you know, sometimes you just need a quick hit. You only got $2. You go to Gas King.
Let me ask you this. I'm not saying you are in danger if you go to Gas King, but I guess the area is about the same anyway. If you go to Food Line, you can run into an altercation. Gas King, but I don't know. It's just something about certain places like that. I've been telling my mom, you can't just go everywhere in the city like this. But
I told my mom, quit going to that Food Line. Go to one.
I told her the same thing
down
too.
The street. Unless you go early, because.
But why you say that? Because I've been there.
When a parking lot, they just paid the parking lot. When a parking lot is loaded with look like an oil spill in the parking lot.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
Potholes. I said, oh no. You look out, Bonnet City with booty shorts. I said, oh shit. And you
slippers, house slippers.
250 pounds and you still got that? Nah.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
But why is Colombia like that? It seemed like it's a lot of taxpayers in Colombia. It shouldn't be that way in certain areas in Colombia. That's the nation's capital.
Brandon, Colombia is a black zip code. It's a black county. So only thing that can look good in Colombia, they gotta get the USC money. The USC money, that's the only bright spots you got in Colombia.
Yeah.
Last time me and Brandon could brag about Colombia, it was 1992.
And why were we bragging about Colombia in 1992? What was going on?
Because those raggedy stores we talked about,
it was thriving.
Up and down 2 Nuts. At least they had stores in them, and they was black owned.
Yeah.
Now they just got busting out windows.
Right. But the Tire King, all those places were open back then, and the mall, even the mall was open.
Yeah, the mall was open.
Yeah, 2 malls, but things have changed for sure.
Correct. But yeah, Colombia ain't gonna get nothing. USC, that's the money right there.
But I just don't understand how it don't trickleate around 2 Notch area. Like it seemed like
Brandon, you've been to 2 Notch. You know why it don't trickleate.
I have. And why is that? Is it something that we need to do? Do we need to be, when I say we, I mean black individuals that are from that area or that live in the area? Do we need to make better choices in those areas and try to open stores? You don't want to own a block at 2 Notch? Remember when you did your drone? You don't want store by that Pizza Hut over there in the weave stop.
No,
the weave store.
Brandon.
No.
How can you tell me to invest in a community? This last time we got a investment, it was the late 70s. Now, how much money I got to put in that stuff? I can't afford that.
Right.